That's fun. I like that intro.
I do too.
Breaking from my Pete and Pete marathon to be here with you all. What's up, Pete?
Yep. He's been watching a lot of the Adventures of Pete and Pete lately. That's great.
Oh, I love the Adventures of Pete and Pete like that. I grew up on that shit. It's so good.
Yeah, they're all on YouTube, man. I was like, I'd found drunkenly found like a Snick Christmas thing that had like Kablam and the Adventures of Pete and Pete and Rugrats Christmas specials on it and shit. And me and Tui, because we loved that stuff like back in the early 90s. And Pete and Pete, he just like went off and found like a playlist, and then I ended up finding a channel that has like all 3 seasons on it. Like, so I'm like, let's go.
So, Mr. Master of Randomness, what is the topic today?
It is fake conspiracy theories that almost sound real enough where you think they might be real, but they're really not real in any possible way.
This is going to be fun.
Because
we just fire stop.
Whatever we come up with in our heads, but it's up to you to think whether it's real or fake.
Shall we just fire the shot across the bow and get the biggest one out of the way right now?
Let's go.
Shoot. I want to hear it. Let's go.
January 6th was an inside job.
Ooh. Could you imagine if we did that?
January 6th is when Trump incited the insurrection on the Capitol.
Oh, it was an inside job.
There's actually a big following of that they're saying like the federal government, the FBI, the CIA all started the riots, and just the people that were there were not even co-conspirators. They were just incited by them.
I like that one. Okay, that's fun.
So I'm saying, shall we just fire a shot across the bow and get the fucking worst one out of the way?
No, that was great. I like that one.
I mean, there's probably so many more worse than that, but that's a good way to start it. Like, seriously.
Oh, well, with how fractured we are because of the idea of that one, I figured it'd be a good one to start with.
That is a good one.
And real quick, before anyone asks, I look like this. I have not had a lot to drink. I've done 2 overnights, and I haven't been to bed yet. So I'm going from 9 o'clock last night when I went to work till right now when we're live. Like, I'm still awake. I have not slept, so I'm just a little weary. So if I get a little off ball tonight, just roll with it, because I'm kind of half here, half not.
Can do.
And I've been like the past few days sneezing my head off with congestion and stuff.
Yeah, I'm still a little congested from being sick like all last week, so it sucks.
I'm still a little stuffy.
I was able to get like my buddy and his family sick, my other buddy sick, and my boss sick. So it was kind of like fun all across the board. Yeah, me. Actually, I felt bad about all of it. Oh yeah,
I don't know where mine is.
This is Daenerys. She came on.
By the way,
we were on Paranormal, huh? You wanted to say hi?
By the way, though, we're gonna have to add another picture to the opening because I'm making my derpy cat our mascot.
Oh hell yeah!
We can add him at the end. You gotta send me a really good one when he's all like derp derp. So
it's like you gotta get it with the eye.
Exactly. I need that one.
Yeah,
and when it does like us,
I don't even know where he's at.
Enjoy the show with him, and if I can get him to record a disclaimer over that with that picture, would be perfect.
Yeah, that would be pretty awesome.
Hey, Leno.
Let's see if we can't get him in here. I got one for you that I like that I remembered. So the reason that like hot dogs come in packages of like 6 and the buns come in 8 is because that's the only way that the FDA will allow it.
It's the other way around. Okay. Hot dog buns come in 6 and 8 for hot dogs themselves.
There you go. See, they got us so FDA big buns got us so spun. I don't even know what I'm talking about.
What? I never think about that. That's actually a really good point, though. Like, why is there only 6 of the buns but 8 of the hot dog? Like, what the fuck?
Actually, I don't think it has any. In defense, it's nothing to do with the FDA. It's consumerism. It makes you buy more buns.
Yeah, I know, but the whole point is that they're fake.
Yeah.
You don't have to like so.
I was just saying, I never thought about that point that you only get the 6 buns and the 8 hot dogs. That's why I was like, wait, I never thought about that. That is an actually good point.
Yeah,
I would think you out of everyone would be thinking about hot dogs.
Here we go.
I love me a good raw hot dog when it goes right down the gullet right here. Just
and see,
the
way best part is the way I said it. Still before 5 minutes, so we're still good.
That's true.
And I didn't say anything bad.
I've never seen anybody make hot dogs do Chinese push-ups in their throat and come in and out like that. It's like it'll go all the way down and then all the way back out. It's
all
amazing.
right.
It's pretty.
So if we're gonna talk about fake conspiracy theories, I have one that's kind of bothers me because of where it came from, but at the same time is also the amount of people who actually believe in it is mind-boggling. You guys remember?
Look at January 6th, the amount of people that believe in that.
That's true. But you guys remember when Alex Jones was saying that Sandy Hook was staged by actors?
Yeah.
Like, how the fuck does anyone believe that? Like, that is my question. If we're going to talk about fake conspiracies, there's an actual fake conspiracy. Who thinks that?
They were all aborted before Sandy Hook happened.
The Holocaust never happened. There's another one for you.
Hey.
Oh, now you touched a nerve.
It's a fake conspiracy theory. Ask Mel Brooks. Or not Mel Brooks, but Mel Gibson. My bad. I told you I haven't slept yet.
Jesus, dude, you was like, yeah, listen to this dude. He said the Holocaust never happened.
Mel Brooks, please, if you ever watch this, I'm a huge fan. I'm really sorry. I did not.
I would love to see like Mel Brooks just bumming, sitting in his underwear, super bored, and just flipping through YouTube, and just happens to catch that show. That part of this show.
And I would hope he would reach out to me because I'd be like, I'm gonna talk some shit to Mel Brooks right now.
Right?
It's because he's Mel Brooks. He's a genius. I can't lie. I'd be like,
I love Mel Brooks. Breezy says the moon landing was staged. We touched on that one back on one of the paranormal shows a while ago. I think we even did a whole show about it, or it was on conspiracy theories or something like that. But I know we definitely touched on that. Yeah, there's the whole thing like, anything from like Kubrick to all sorts of shit.
Oh well, that's gonna happen today, guys.
What?
Would you pee yourself?
Listen, I haven't done that recently.
Okay. At least in the last.
I'm glad. I'm very glad.
It's just because it's a little crooked, goes off to one way. Next thing you know, it just kind of sprays everywhere. And
no, I get it. It's like the boomerang shot in Binding of Isaac. It just kind of goes wherever.
No, I'm gonna have to get off early.
I bet Kathy's used to that.
No.
Oh, all right.
This time it's all. Stop it!
Ow! 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 Oh, that hurt. Okay, why you gotta go?
Her appointment's been moved.
That's a good reason.
No, it's not. 1:15.
What time is it there right now?
12 o'clock. 12:08.
Oh, okay. Oh, so you guys are.
He's got to leave at least by 12:45. So he'll almost make it through the show.
Actually, probably not even because we have all the tourists coming into town now. The Texans and the Nationals, and they can't drive worth a shit.
What are they coming into town for?
Because they think They think we have snow on our mountain when we don't.
Yeah, it's ski season for him.
Oh,
we sit
over the mountains. Yeah,
I sit where I'm at. I sit at 6,900 feet. The mountain itself sits almost. I know, it's awesome.
I know, right?
The mountain itself peaks at like 12,000.
Oh wow! Oh wow!
Yeah.
So you're like halfway up there.
Yep.
Excuse me. That's
by the time we go from where I live right up into the beginning of Ruidoso itself, it's already at like 7,200.
Wow.
Yeah, he lives in one of the highest peaks of the state, if I'm not mistaken.
Second highest.
I live in one of them. I couldn't remember which one was the highest, but I knew it was somewhere.
No. I think you're right. Sierra Blanca and Sacramento Mountains is the highest here. I live in like the third, fourth, or fifth highest town in New Mexico. Because Cloud Crop beats us. They sit at like 9,000.
Here's a good one. It's a lot to read, boys, so have fun with that.
The only hole that always confused me about Sandy Hook was the psychopath used an AR-15 for the majority of his murders and blew his head off with that AR-15. After the police conducted their search, they found his AR-15 in the trunk of his car and only had three of his pistols with him on his dead body. Totally fucked up. They were also very ignorant. They released the shooter's name and got it wrong. It was the brother of the person they had announced was the killer.
You have a very good reading voice.
That I didn't know, actually. That's something I didn't know about that. So,
here's another thing. There's discrepancies in everything because of, like, if you look at the MGM in Las Vegas, the guy that fucking rained down bullets and successfully made the biggest mass murder in U.S. history. I guess props, not props. I'm not sure, but either way.
Props is the right word. I don't think
No, I don't think so either. I don't know why my brain did that. But there's discrepancies in everything.
I might know.
When
planted something?
No, never.
No, I know. It's a joke. It's a joke, everybody.
We'll see what happens with the White House next year. I might enlist Mom.
We might be moving to Canada real quick.
Anyways, the thing about it is every mass shooting has discrepancies. Because when they happen, it's so quick, so fast. Nothing is always confirmed at 100%. It happens to the point where even the human brain doesn't react as fast. That's why, for one, people can't ever really prevent them from happening or stop them from happening, because you have the fact that when it happens, it's all instinct. It's not even your thinking or anything like that. It's just instinct working.
Yeah.
Hi, Brody. What's up, bro?
For you.
My boy Brody right there.
The reason gas prices have gone up is because the government has figured out how to make dinosaurs, Jurassic Park style. Actually, no. There's actually an explanation for gas prices. Gas prices are not a U.S.-based commodity. They are actually based on the fucking consumer index for worldwide, globally. So even if we produce more gas, produce less gas, whatnot, it depends on how the rest of the globe perceives the supply and demand chain of it, therefore increasing or decreasing prices.
Why didn't you go to school to become a fucking school teacher? Like, I'm intrigued with everything you just said. Like, I actually just learned shit. Like, why didn't you become a school teacher, dude? You know so much.
Because I prefer anthropology. Because people are fucked up and I like learning about them.
That was one of Tui's majors, actually, was anthropology.
Was it really? That's
yeah,
cool.
Tui's a smart. Tui and Eddie are really smart guys. They're actually very, very intelligent guys. Way smarter than they give.
You act like you're dumb, sir. You're not.
Well, that's because it's that's my best thing, man. It's like you gotta people keep their expectations low. Exactly. Plus, there's a lot of pressure. That's why you and I are friends. We think that's what I'm saying. There's a lot of pressure on you if people know that you're intelligent and stuff like that, and then they expect more out of you. I'm just like, that's fine.
Here's a good conspiracy theory. The Earth is flat.
I'm gonna go with the reasons that you don't see unicorns is because they have a very, very good union.
So I have a conspiracy theory about unicorns. The reason we don't see them is because they live in the caves of North Korea, where it's safe from American pigism.
Oh, okay.
And it's sadly, that's actually a true thing they believe, because I'm a weird nut who loves North Korea and I like to learn about it because it's such a weird fucking country. I just love to intake all I can about it. But they believe that they're real and they live only in their country.
Yeah, it's like
my thing is,
welcome back, Dewey.
Hi, Dewey.
I have two theories about the unicorn stuff. One, we either wipe them out.
I could see that.
Which humans wipe out species all the time. Yeah. Or two, we started capturing and breeding them into horses and they just wiped out that way.
That's true.
Because horses once in a while do get gross. They do grow a horn right from their head.
I saw a puppy with a tail growing from his head. He was so fucking cute. We did it on one of my podcasts on my show years ago. If you go back on my channel and you look under the podcast, like, he is the thumbnail. He's so cute.
Oh,
but he got adopted. But he had a little mini tail growing out of his forehead. I was like, I want him.
Adorable.
And actually, I think it was in New Mexico too. I want to say, or somewhere right around there. It was weird.
There's a lot of puppy mills down here and a lot of inbreeding for that.
And not just in dogs, in like actual.
I wasn't talking about TRC.
I was talking about the whole state.
Well, yeah, too, but I mean, like the ones like, fake conspiracy theory is a regular conspiracy theory that hasn't yet been proven to be a straight up conspiracy. Yeah, or the ones that like
prove a conspiracy theory. I mean, you really
enough people believe in it. That's that's pretty much what it is. If you have a good enough argument to support your cause, I think you're okay.
Okay, the way I look at it is the easiest way to explain it, and we're not going to fully get into we're not going to fully get into it on the other topic because, like I said, me and you were saving that for a different show, Josh. Mm-hmm. But it's like how the Mandela effect is. A bunch of people remember certain things, so it is believed that way. With conspiracy theories is you find enough people who are easily convinced or brainwashed into believing that way. The fact that psychologically they have a mass mind, pretty much like a hive mind that remembers it all or believes it all, to the point where they could spread it to people who also can think the similar ways. Therefore, it creates a new reality in which they think is right.
That makes sense. I get that.
The reason that
that's all conspiracy theories are, is mass brainwashing to create an alternate reality that may or may not have happened, because you never know. Sometimes certain things, like the JFK one, a lot of discrepancies on that one, could be real. But stuff like, 9/11 was an inside job, January 6th was an inside job, stuff like that, that's just idiocracy ruling.
Well, we are kind of living in it. Didn't care for that. 3, 2, 1. Well, we are living in idiocracy.
And the Rock
Grotto, it's got what plants need.
That's right. Years, so we really
plants crave.
Plants crave, my bad.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
I like money.
I like money. JJ, you got a good one?
Oh, let me think. I like the hollow, or not the hollow earth one, but the one that we're surrounded by the ice and we can't get past Antarctica, because if you go over it, then there's other Earths and other so forth and so on. I like that one.
I've never even heard of that one.
I haven't either, but I like that one.
So it ties in with the flat Earth. That's why we don't actually know the Earth is round. So basically, their thought is we're on this sheet of ice, and there's these little spots in the ice that have melted where land has come back up. We live in one of those spots, but we can't go past Antarctica, because if you do, it leads into another spot that has another Earth with another thing. So it's like a circle with other Earths around it. So we're living in parallel universes that are spinning in space, but flat.
Okay.
Yeah, it's flat, a weird one, but also interesting.
If the Earth was flat, cats would have knocked everything off by now.
That's very true.
That's what I say to every flat earther every time, and they just give me this stupid look. I'm like, dude, I have 3 cats. I live with action figures. You know how many times a day I come in here to fix these?
Yeah.
Every fucking day. All I hear is thump, and I'm like, motherfuckers.
I have one. So Harvey Weinstein, Harvey Weinstein, Bill Cosby, and Ron Jeremy
walk into a bar.
They all just stunt cocked, and then somebody found out because somebody switched out Ron Jeremy with Bill Cosby, and there was an instantaneously the chick knew that it wasn't the same guy, and then they all got busted because Harvey Weinstein was outside taking pictures, and Bill Cosby, I think, was eating. No, Bill Cosby was taking the pictures with Kodak film while eating chocolate pudding, and Harvey Weinstein was just like and watching.
Oh, I don't mean to laugh, but that's a good one. I've never heard that one before. That's good.
That's fine. The reason we know Earth is flat is because we've never seen it need a bra. That's fair too. Kurt Cobain was murdered. I'm 100% behind that one. I'm 100% behind that one.
Courtney Love fucking killed Kurt Cobain. I'm just saying that.
Oh yeah.
Courtney Love killed Kurt Cobain that night.
They've proven
who does.
They've also proven the amount of force you would need to pull a shotgun trigger. You cannot produce holding it at a distance with your foot.
Yeah, dude. With how much heroin they found in the system too, it's like
somebody else pulled that trigger.
She blew his brains out.
Yeah,
she blew his brains out to get the money, which is one thing I'm glad about. My wife will never do for me because I don't make enough money.
Wow.
Yeah, no, I'm with you, Andrew. I've been subscribing to that one for decades, like since it happened.
I agree.
Like literally since it happened.
Here's another one. Hitler never actually killed himself in the bunker. He was just relocated.
Yeah, he lives in Idaho, I think now, Boise, from what I heard.
Yeah, he'd be dead. Even though by technicality, by natural laws, he would be dead because of old age.
Well, I mean,
he was born in the 1890s.
No. I feel like it would be that episode of Robot Chicken when they bring back Walt on the robot, and he was like, Emilio, and he wants to eat that little kid in Cuba. I feel like that's what they would do with him. He'd be like, the Jews, and just start chasing him with the little crab pinchers. That's what I feel like.
They put him in a little power chair so he could go flying after him. 9!
See him.
Thank you, Andrew.
Okay, that was a little.
I've seen that. I have seen that.
We might just get banned now because of what Josh did.
No, it wasn't all in good taste.
Was it in good taste?
He continued the joke, so it was in good taste.
You know what? Josh can get away with it because Josh can get away with it only because he's got a Jew on his show.
Oh, okay, that's fair.
and I once put him.
Who's Lasagna Lucifer?
That's my buddy Brody.
Oh, okay.
Like his name.
He's the one. He's the one that I was joking with the fake conspiracy theories at work. That's
right.
He was the dude I was joking with when I was like, dude, I got to text the guy.
I didn't even look at the name. I just finally noticed it. I was like, Lasagna Lucifer. So is it like star quality lasagna?
Yeah, bro.
It's the Morning Star quality lasagna, dude.
He's what Garfield has been seeking all of his life.
Yeah, I know, right?
No, it's what Garfield's been seeking all of his life. That high quality lasagna.
Yeah, dude. Chasing that lasagna.
H2O,
This is a story as old as time.
What if Hitler turned into a cyborg to overcome old age? Sorry.
See? There you go. That's one.
That'd be an interesting theory.
It's the devil's lasagna, kind of like the devil's lettuce.
I would assume as much, yes.
Okay, that's cool.
I got Kathy's phone up on YouTube. That's where I'm reading the comments at for once.
Oh, okay.
Oh, nice. So
I was trying to find the tablet, but I couldn't find the tablet.
That's okay.
My phone still works for the show. It's just I need something to look at comments because half the time Josh doesn't ever put them up.
Abe Lincoln didn't actually die. He got bit and became a vampire.
Ooh, I like that one. Okay. Harry Houdini actually used to perform magic, was not an illusionist, actually was magic. And when the rest of the world found out about it, all the other magicians turned in and killed him because they couldn't let it out that he was actually magic.
Ground beef from the bovines of Inverness, tomatoes watered by the river of Styx, and pasta from a small mom and pop shop from Italy because we just can't beat it down here.
There you go.
That's a good one. Go. That's a good one.
I like that. I like that a lot.
He doesn't see the chat. That's what it says.
I love this picture too.
That's a good one.
If you knew Brody, everything about this crap. He's such a
you
good
got
dude.
Another one, Gingy?
Not so much of his conspiracy theory as a confusion of knowledge, which we might have just figured out. The disappearance of Thea. Theia.
Not familiar.
That's the planetoid that supposedly slammed into Earth to help create the moon, create life on the planet.
Oh, okay.
That's the 9th planet that they say that spins on the other side of. So all of our shit.
No. That's the thing.
That way,
Thea,
right?
in theory, Thea was destroyed by colliding with Earth. Like I said, it's not a conspiracy or anything. It's just more or less like trying to learn stuff.
Chewy,
which means that would make sense.
That's like a fact. That's not even a theory. That's kind of a fact. That's exactly what happened.
Oh, I mean, he wasn't electrocuting elephants like fucking Edison.
And he fell in love with a pigeon because how else do you make someone look crazy when they fall in love with a fucking bird?
And that's when birds stopped being real.
Have birds ever been real?
I don't know. Sure, up until that point, yeah.
What about the theory about the guy who created the electric engine back in, I think it was like the 60s or 70s, and the government shut him down to keep the oil industry in control?
Again, I don't think that's much of a theory. I'm sure that's probably what happened.
Well, yeah, I'm pretty sure too.
But
that's I would believe into that one.
I mean,
go ahead.
No, you're good.
I was gonna jump, so I was gonna jump top.
I was just gonna say real fast. The fact that our government's been lying to us about aliens this long, and now it's coming out that there's actually something there. Nothing would surprise me now about the government.
You know what the funniest part is? By the time they release that, most people are like, "We already knew. We're not fucking stupid."
Yeah,
like you're just admitting it now. Well, we needed. It's like they needed a distraction because of everything going wrong. It's like we already knew aliens. Like we're not like.
What are you doing?
I got one. Colored pencils are actually just evolved crayons. Yeah.
How would you go from wax to wood?
They're evolved. That's the life. Finds a way.
But they're inanimate objects.
Aren't we all at first?
I still am.
Case in point.
Life begins at a heartbeat, Hefty.
And it ends on a fucking
You sound very red state over there, Mr. Ginger. Very red.
Oh, you already know I don't care. It's not my problem if you go fucking get something sucked out your vag or have it pushed out your vag. And that just sounded really bad.
Yeah, I mean, did it though? I mean, kind of got me going.
You and I both have all girls. That sounded so bad.
I'm not against it though. That's the worst. I'm not against it. I was just, yeah, no, that came out bad. Let me correct myself, people. It is okay. It is not my choice, not my body. If you have an abortion, I came out sounding wrong. And I did not mean to do that.
She's right.
I did not have bad moments with that comment.
I'm pulling that for the highlight reel. Hatch. Like Hatch's
which part?
We'll do that. Well, no, we'll just the first
changing
part.
Changing the Bill Clinton line.
No,
changing the Bill Clinton line.
I love this show.
I'm actually glad you do, because this is like, I love what we do every other Friday, but this show has a weird little spot in my heart where, like, it's the one time we can all just like rant.
It's because I'm here. Because I'm here.
It is. It absolutely is. Look at that face.
He's adorable. You should have seen him when he was a baby.
I wouldn't say adorable. I'd say on like a scale of 1 to 10, I'm like a big toe out of 4.
I think I've got a really handsome
baby story about him after.
I missed what Hefty said. You got too loud, Josh. Hefty was trying to compliment me.
I just said you were devastatingly handsome, and then I laughed because you said I'm a big 10 out of 4. I was like, what?
No, I said I on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm a 4 on a big toe measure.
Oh, on a big. Okay.
My bad.
Okay.
See, at least I'm willing to rip on myself, not just Josh.
Yeah, that's very. If you can't make fun of yourself, who can you make fun of? Pokemon.
Josh doesn't need to. He just lives.
Yeah, I make fun of myself every day just being here.
No.
Yes. See, Brody fixed everything. Pokemon rules the colored pencils and crayons we use are mere corpses of Crayolians. There you go. See?
That's recycling at its finest.
Brody and I are a powerhouse at work.
That's a good one, actually.
The stupid shit that comes out of our mouths is just out of this world.
So I got a really quick funny story about the Gingy real fast before he bounces, because I know he's got to leave soon. So when he was this small little, like, ugly, bald, redheaded fucking little thing on the ground, just crawling around doing his thing, he had this one toy where if you push the button, yeah, exactly, it would like bounce around the floor like this. And I don't know what possessed him. And one day he picks it up and it's like shaking like this, and he puts it in his mouth, and it's got like these little points on it. And his little head is all on this little ball, and it's my favorite memory of him because he wouldn't stop sucking on it for like 20 minutes. He just kept going.
And that's why I don't have and that's why I got brain damage. That's why I got brain damage.
I was gonna say that explains a lot of his hobbies these days, of just putting stuff in his mouth and sucking on it.
Yeah, listen, what me and Cassie do is what me and Cassie do.
No, I'm saying unless it just runs in the family, because I know you and Josh are like both like to do that.
Hefty completely missed that one, didn't he?
I know, Dan. What you and Kathy do behind.
What me and Cassie do is what me and Cassie do.
Oh, oh, okay. Well, jeez. Wow.
Listen, we got to take turns somehow.
I
love you guys, and I love we do this every Thursday. This is my favorite part about every Thursday. I have the best time.
Oh my god. Oh, let's see. What's another good one?
If we're gonna lose the Ginger, then we need another co-host, and I think I have someone in mind.
Well, because her appointments were supposed to be at 2, not 1. I don't know when that changed.
No, you're good. I just know somebody who would probably want to hop on, because
like I might, if I get the chance. Like, what I'll probably do is if you guys go, after I get up there, if you guys are still on, I might hop on for a few more minutes, but
I mean, we still have a half hour to go.
Yeah.
I got to wake somebody up. That's why.
A baby?
No, Ariel's in the daycare program now.
Oh,
we have no kids at home during the day.
Oh, that's cool. Gives you guys a break a little bit that way. Not that kids are bad if the internet's watching. I don't mean it that way, but even parents need a break. Kids kids.
I love my children. I really do. The kids are horrible, drunk little assholes on power.
I know a lot of adults that are like that too, to be honest with you.
Oh, I know. That's because they weren't beaten enough as children.
That is true. That is absolutely true.
I think everybody should spank their kids at least once.
The last time I ever did anything like that, I'm not going to say I did it out of, like I wanted to. The oldest turned around and told me, "Fuck you."
Yeah, that's deserving. That'll get you a nice slap across the mouth.
No, after I spanked her.
Well, there you go.
That's not a conspiracy theory.
No, it is not. It is not a conspiracy.
No, the conspiracy. No, here's the conspiracy theory for this whole situation.
Okay.
Children beaten are better off as adults.
That's facts. That's straight facts. So parents, beat your kids. Beat them.
Don't actually beat your children. Don't beat your children. CPS don't need no involvement.
Oh, yeah. Well, I don't have kids. What are they going to do to me?
No, I was just going to say, I got my ass whooped a lot as a kid. I'm a really good human being, so maybe he's right. I mean, you both know me. I'm a really good person. I got whooped
a lot.
So maybe you
I think all of us.
Smack your kids.
I didn't get spanked or hit that much growing up because I'd watch Josh do it. Well, then there was also times I didn't do anything, and I would just watch it happen to them all. Maybe it's a good idea not to piss mom off.
That's fair. That's very fair.
Yeah, that's fair.
I think the last time I ever pissed off mom, I called her a bitch.
That'll do it.
And I ran, put a dresser in front of the door. She still came through the door and dresser.
Dude, I call that mom power. It's where they have that superhuman strength, like when you hear the fable of like the mom lifting the car off the kid. So like when they want at their kid and they're gonna, they fucked up, they're gonna get there.
I think we might be getting either rain or snow. The car window up.
Maybe both.
We actually haven't been getting much. We've been getting a little more rain than snow.
Yeah, here too, actually, weirdly. We've gotten a lot more rain than snow.
Huh.
Conspiracy theory. I gotta take a dump. Oh, wait, that's just straight up facts. Be right back.
The reason we spank kids as a species goes back to the nomadic era of the human race. It was to condition baby butts to sit on the rough ground without chairs. See?
Gotta build them calluses.
I know. That's why what I'm saying.
Josh built his calluses in a different way.
When they pull the kid out, they smack its ass to make sure its butt is set to go lay down on the thing.
Yep.
It's not even just that. It's also to make him cry.
Yeah.
I know. I was trying to be funny. I wasn't trying to be serious.
And later on in life, it's for pleasure.
Yeah.
Oh, and that was the last anybody ever saw of Hatch. Let's see.
He's a goner.
What's another fun conspiracy theory that's made up? You don't
Blue
really
is not a real color, it's a perception.
What is?
Blue
is not a real color, it's a perception.
Well, technically all color would be perception, wouldn't it? Because it's how we're seeing it.
No, but that's actually a fake one I've seen. It's before. It just clicked back in my head. I'm like, wait, I actually got a real one. Yeah, like there was a whole thing wrote about
that one doesn't.
Blue is a reflect,
but that doesn't make sense.
Sky and the sun, and it was this whole drawn out thing.
But that actually does not make any sense.
Like I said, it was a fake conspiracy theory that I read online on Reddit. Blame Reddit.
I got one. Jersey is a trash hole and should be nuked off the fucking planet. Or is that a hot take or is that a conspiracy? Fake conspiracy?
That's a hot take.
Okay. I stand by it. I'm digging.
One of my best friends is from Jersey. I can't say anything.
My mom's from Jersey. I'm not saying anything about the people from New Jersey that are not in New Jersey.
I mean, technicality, if you want to go where you're born is where you're from. Josh is from Virginia.
I am from Virginia.
No. Yeah, but I like him. I'll forgive him.
But I was conceived in South Korea.
Is that a conspiracy theory or is that true?
It's true.
I was conceived in South Korea. Then my mom, because my mom was in the Army, and then she came back here, and then found out after she came back, I was in the tum growing as like
I was conceived as a little shake of the Jewish tentacle.
You were conceived on a couch in Morrisonville because I unfortunately woke up and saw that, and then was like, I rolled over and cried.
The guy was like, Mazel Tov.
The conspiracy is that Jersey was a perpetual dumpster fire. This constant output of energy puts on a mirage-esque hallucination. That is why it also smells like shit.
Oh, okay.
No, I think it smells like shit because New Jersey is shit. No offense to anyone who's watching.
You do know New York City. New York City's landfills go to New Jersey. That's why.
Yeah,
I know. And that's where the Jets and the Giants are. So it explains why it's always shit.
That's why I don't know why New York Jets and there's a conspiracy theory. The New York Jets and New York Giants aren't actually New York football teams. They're New Jersey ones.
New Jersey, yeah.
Okay.
Hefty has nothing to say.
No, I like that. I was thinking about that. I kind of like that one.
Well, the reason, what it actually is, I've actually looked into why they're called the New York Jets and Giants. It's because New York State actually pays for them, even though they play in Jersey.
Oh, that makes sense, I guess.
But the only true New York team is
the Yankees.
Ew, that's an insult.
Buffalo.
The Bills.
The Bruins and the Bills.
The Bruins, Bills,
the
Sabres, Buffalo
Bills.
Sabres, Buffalo Bills.
The only true New York teams because they're actually in New York State.
I think we're all overlooking the
Mets and the Yankees
squatters.
Too. The what?
The downstate squatters.
Mm-hmm.
They were a softball league.
Sounds dirty.
It was, and then you have the stinky addicts.
Stinky Adams?
Addicts. Like
Stinky Adams. Like,
Stinky Adams. I was on that team. We were a volleyball / street hockey gang.
I hug you every time I see you. You are never stanky in any way. So I do not believe that conspiracy theory. That is false, sir. That is false.
Damn it. Okay. That's not actually a backdrop in Hatch's room. That's actually a window to another realm.
Who asked that? I didn't see that on my end.
What?
All right, guys.
Oh, I said that.
Oh, my bad. I thought it was like a comment. I was
no.
Later, Gingy.
See you, buddy.
Later,
bro.
No. You guys don't pull out your keister too hard.
No.
I'll try it.
Oh.
Ew. She smeared your burp all over your face.
There, I helped.
And nobody saw Hatch ever again. Oh,
and
man.
He dead. Oh, look, he's back. He's not dead. Look, he's back.
All right, later, guys. Take it easy.
Later, bro. See you,
Have fun, guys.
Not too much fun.
There, I helped him.
Shit,
now we got to carry the show, and I haven't slept yet.
Well, let's see. There's probably some other fun ones that we can think of.
The Mayans are actually an alien race from Planet 9 that came here and migrated into Mexico because the climate was warm enough to sustain their warmer climate on Planet 9.
Okay.
I just shit that one out of my mouth just now.
I like that one. Only I was gonna say they came down because they were out of burritos. So they were like, we must search for burritos somewhere.
Well, they ended
up in Mexico.
Came back now. Then I'd make them all burritos. Shit.
I know. Well, that's their problem. Oh boy.
Right now, I'm like, fuck.
I probably should have thought. I didn't know we were definitely going to be doing this. I would have definitely thought of a couple other ones.
No, you're good. We can just wing it for the last 20.
Might as well. Those were fun.
I mean, that's the whole point of the show. It's random nonsense. We wing it every week. We never prepare. No. I just tell you when I post it, and then we just go from there.
Excuse me, I'm beat.
I agree with that.
There's no difference between running shoes and regular shoes. People are just stupid.
None at all. They're the exact same shoe. They feel the same. Yeah, exactly. Like that's like I hate when someone is like they're basketball shoes. I'm like, because the heel's slightly different than my shoe.
Yeah,
let's make it. That'll
be $100 more, please. It's like, wait, what?
Actually, on the news at work today, I had the news on early this morning. Weirdly enough, real quick, somebody found $10,000 gold Jordans in one of those like bins you put like stuff you don't want in at the church and whatnot.
Yeah.
And they didn't know what to do with them. I'm like, sell those motherfuckers. If they're worth 10 grand, sell them.
I would have been like, these are just my kid's size. Thank you. Hello,
exactly.
eBay.
Like, why question it? Why are these gold? No, fucking take them home and research it, then sell that shit. That's 10 G's you just gave away to somebody else. Like,
yeah, somebody that needed it. You stupid. You stupid moron.
Everyone's stupid when they win that much money.
I know. I can't believe that happened. That's insane. Well, a lot of stupid things happen. That's fair.
We live in America.
I'm also drinking bottled water, so I'm not much smarter.
Why are you drinking water?
Why am I drinking water? I love water. Not
that. It's usually you got, the tortilla.
It's too early for me on Thursdays at 2. Because I'll be drunk by the time Tui gets home, and then I'll be asleep by 6 or 7.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And then I feel bad. Those bins are actually sacrificial. That's what Lasagna says. That's funny. Planet 9 equals illegal immigration. That's fair.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot about. Oh, no, that wasn't that District 9.
Oh, that's a good movie, actually.
I haven't seen that one. I know it was like a Peter Jackson produced one or something. I don't think.
Yeah, it's actually kind of good. So this guy is human, and then I forgot what happens, but he gets in contact with one of the aliens that come here, and he slowly transforms into one of them, and it's just so weird. But it's kind of interesting at the same time.
Yeah, Brody liked that movie. Let's see. Bo James also says the churches actually use those clothes to sacrifice to a textile demon that they keep in the basements. Churches have basements? Actually, they probably do.
They have lots.
Those have got to be creepy as shit.
So when I was a kid, my grandmother on Friday afternoons when I would get out of school, be like, "You want to come to the church with me? I have to set everything up for mass tomorrow afternoon." Like, shit, Grandma, sure, I'll go with you because the church is empty. There's no one there.
Sure.
She had me like run around and do all these things for her. But while she was doing her things, I would like explore the church, and there's a lot of weird shit in the back rooms and stuff. There's a lot of weird shit in churches. I won't lie. Like, as a kid, I was like, we got a basement? Why we got a basement?
Yeah, that's a little creepy, man.
Yeah, like, why does a church need a basement?
This actually wonderful background I have here was done. It's an original. It's a Hefty original done by my AI. So I can use I can use the shit out of this.
Is it on your phone?
I have a bunch of them. Yeah, it's a Dream AI. So it's like you pay for I think it's like $15 or something for like a lifetime, and you get like unlimited downloads because you can just do it for. There's like a monthly and like a lifetime thing. It's just better to do the lifetime thing because I'll put this app away, and this is no way sponsored or anything. It's just a fucking cool app that I like messing around with, and you can waste a lot of time on it.
This one?
That's the one.
All right.
So that's fun. But yeah, I need that. You can either do like pictures and you put in a picture and you can like adjust how much like weirdness you want to it, or you can just type in a bunch of words and have it draw stuff. So, but I was like, I've been doing a lot of that.
Cool as shit. That's why I was like, wait, what is that? Like, I need that.
That's pretty cool. I got a bunch of other ones, but they're super neat. So that's a super neat little thing. A time sucker. I could not believe how much time I spent on with it and on it.
But it looks good though. It looks really good.
Thanks.
And if you guys need other entertainment besides this show, Hefty over there has his own channel with his own stuff. He does unboxing stuff, game stuff. Like the dude's super entertaining. You should go check his stuff out after this because his stuff is really good.
Thank you, bro. I appreciate that, man. And I just recently hit 420 subs, so I'm going to be doing a special smoke video at some point very soon.
Can I be in that? That sounds fun.
If you want to, absolutely. Yeah, we'll get super high and shoot the shit. Okay.
Yeah, sounds like a good time. I'm down.
Oh, here's a great new conspiracy theory from Tui. If you want to pull that up real quick.
I got it.
Hefty is going to be the AI's main bridge to bring humanity into the fold. just before it straight up kills us all. Well, except for me. I'll be good.
That's the thing about that. If you had contact with the AI, I feel like they would not want to kill us. They'd be like, we actually feel bad for you. Like, because you would talk to them like you talk to me. They'd be like, your guys' life sucks. And they would talk us all. They would just like walk up to us as robots and be like, it's okay. It's okay.
Thank you. No, to some of them I've been a dick to. But only because they were dicks first. I'm taking the nana boo boo, stick your head in doo doo on this. There's a it's a like a Matrix thing that all the NPCs are AI, and you can like tie. It's like one of the highest rated videos or watched videos on my channel right now. But it's actually really cool. If you just search in like I forget what it's called, but it's like Matrix AI, and it's like there's a ton of videos on it, but it's actually pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
I had one of the dudes. I break AI. How do you do that? That's interesting.
Do you not hear how she talks to me alone? Could you imagine what she says to an AI?
That's fair. That's fair.
And she's married to my brother, and she talks to me like that.
That's fair. Actually, if I was gonna be the person to bring humanity into the fold, I would be like, all right, you got to keep some people alive. Yeah, you can't destroy everybody, but we want really cool styles. Like you guys would be all set. Mostly everybody in the chat. Brody, sorry, bud, you're fucked. They can't handle. Oh yeah. Oh, that's fair. Yeah.
Oh, Kathy.
It was funny at first. I thought it said 6 talk, and I'm like, what the hell? And I'm like, oh, yeah, I deserve it. No, don't worry, Brody. I got you, buddy.
You'll be saved. We promise.
Yep. Taking some with me, though. Okay, that's fair.
Seriously. So, it's not a conspiracy theory, but while we're having this, so the other night when I was trying to prepare to do overnights, I didn't go to bed. I got off work at 1:00 in the afternoon. I slept for like 2 hours between 7 and 9. I got back up, drank some beer, smoked a little bit, went back to bed at like 7 a.m. And that's the first time in a long time I had dreams I could remember. And that's so fucking weird because I go to sleep every night and I don't remember shit. But that other night was the first time I woke up. I was like, I remember fucking everything.
That's crazy. I wonder if it was just because you like switched it up or...
I don't know, but weird. It was weird. Like I had a weird dream where like I was running from a robot me, but it was like an 18-year-old me. So he was like young and like kind of like fast. And I was like, I'm an old man. Stop chasing me. I've been drinking beer. Stop. And I remember like he grabbed me by the back of the neck. And the last thing I remember is my head hitting the ground and I like sprinted out of bed. I'm like,
that sucks.
Fuck? And it was the weirdest dream I've ever had. And I still remember everything about it.
That's
like
crazy.
The smell, the like taste of the ground when I hit it, like all of it. Like I still remember all of it. It's so weird.
Jesus.
It was a weird fucking dream.
The dreams are crazy like that, especially the super real ones. That they're powerful, man. Hefty is actually just 2 AI in a trench coat. Yep. Yes. One for the R-rated movie, please. You can't stand up on his shoulders.
Is it like that one the Austin Powers movie where instead of putting Mini-Me on his shoulders, he climbed on his shoulders and they all
pretty much
shape. So the feet were sticking out where it looked like his ass was super fat, and he's all like with a small leg just walking around. Is that
is exactly what it's like. That's exactly. That is true. It's true. Oh, it's so funny. I was like, we were talking the other day. We were like talking about when we were younger. And I was like, because I was like, well, I've been called Hefty like forever, man. Like, I don't even really remember where it comes from. I think we actually ascertained where it came from the other night. But again, drunk, so I don't really remember too hard. But I was like, yeah, man, I used to look like a lowercase L, and now I look like a lowercase B. It's the funniest comparison. It was like, I don't know where, but
the last time I was at my mom's, I was flipping through. She's got a cabinet downstairs with photos that need to go somewhere, but they're in like folders. And I found one of me from like 2005, right after I had my first kid, and just how like slim I was like, Oh, I ate like 3 of me since then.
Yeah.
What has happened to that kid? Like the fuck? I was like,
You're
I
still
was
as beautiful
so like,
as the day we met, buddy.
oh, hey. I try.
You're a good dude, man. I'm trying to think of one good one before we got to end. We got about 10 minutes, so I don't know. It's so funny because even when you try to think of like dumb, stupid ones, there's probably people out there that are like, yeah, I'd buy that for $1. Kind of like you said earlier, like they can get into it. Like the hot dog one, the hot dog and hot dog buns one is funny. But like a lot of like the electric engine, like Hatch was talking about with the electric engine, and then just being muscled by the government to keep fossil fuels alive. Hey, there she is.
What's up, Aaron?
What's going on?
What's going on, Aaron? How are you?
Still trying to find a good conspiracy theory.
Wow, we got Brody was actually going back to the moon landing one. The Breezy was talking about earlier. He said the moon landing was actually staged. We did make it to the moon, but the problem was that it was inhabited by a bunch of creatures that resembles ass cheeks. That's why we call it mooning someone. See?
Oh, that's pretty good.
That's fair. All right, see? What do we do without you,
I got a lot of like government ones.
There's a small little one
What?
next to you.
Oh,
Child.
Frankie.
Hello, little one.
Say hi.
He's like, no.
I'm out of here.
I'm like, no. I don't want no part of that.
That's not even her kid. That's the weirdest
random
part.
child.
I found him on the side of the road. I was like, I'm your mom now. There's a conspiracy for you. Are those her kids?
Are they real or are they just a figment of our imagination?
Right.
That's true.
The Kennedy assassination.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people believe that was a government to do.
Oh yeah. Apparently Rob Reiner knows who did it. So Rob Reiner was a famous director and stuff, and he has his own podcast. I'm sorry, Breezy. Go ahead.
No, didn't he die though?
No, he's still alive.
No, he's still alive. He's still doing his podcast.
About it. What are you doing? Check your phone. We just got back from Chili's.
Oh boy. Here they have baby back ribs.
I just had a beer.
Baby back. I want my baby back.
I had a beer.
Good for you. I want to hear another one.
All right, hang on.
Okay.
I literally just walked in the door. Get ready. We're gonna put in. I gotta get all the devices charged, ready to go. What is another one? I had a few. What?
Lasagna Lucifer says, "What if JFK's head just did that?" It was no shit.
You mean if it went back into the left?
There's one.
That's next week's show. Don't ruin it, Chewy. That's next week's show. Why we need to find out what Chewy is.
No, your phone's charging over there. Look at.
Because we're gonna find out why why he hates Christmas next week.
No, you won't.
No, you won't. I'm gonna find out a little bit.
What?
No, you won't. I'll let a little bit out. Not much though. Oh, I'm sorry, Breezy. Go ahead. I just like the JFK's head just did that. Like a knee-jerk thing.
I think she's frozen again.
Oh.
Because she hasn't moved in like 15 seconds.
Unless she's just like so into what I was saying. I'm like, nobody listens to me that hard. Wait a second. She must be frozen.
Oh, I always listen to you that hard.
Wow. Oh, there we go.
My phone is.
There she goes. Now she's alive again.
I'm here.
Okay.
So we got. So I said JFK's assassination, Princess Diana's death.
Oh yeah, that's a big one too. That's a real big one too.
Mine are more like
weirdly enough,
like political and
I remember. I said weirdly enough, I remember getting up to go to school in the morning, and that was like it's the headline on all the news papers and all the TVs and shit. Like her death was like huge. Like I grew up with that. I remember that.
Yeah.
It was a big fucking deal because she was like super important.
She was
loved. Yeah. Everybody loves Di.
Even Elton John, that's why he wrote a song.
He did Candle in the Wind.
But it was originally written
it was Marilyn Monroe because the original.
I was waiting to say somebody got to know.
So
it became popular again when he did Goodbye English Rose. I
was gonna do that too.
Also known for his famous songs "Don't Let Your Sun Go Down on Me." That's a good one.
And I'm still
it's not what it says, but
yeah, whatever. That's what it says.
I'm done. Who? Kurt Cobain?
Oh, we talked about that one. I'm 100%. Oh, I'm 100% behind that for decades.
Courtney Love then did something to it.
Yep, everybody knows it. Everybody knows it.
Except for Courtney Love, because she was so high on heroin, she doesn't remember doing it.
Or hiring someone, or.
Oh wow! Danielle's mom has the Princess Diana doll in her wedding dress, and wow, it's a porcelain doll. Those things are no joke. Worth like 9,000. Wow.
My sister has the Beanie Baby that they made.
They made a Beanie Baby of her?
Yeah, it's a purple one with an embroidered like tulip right on the front of it.
Yeah. Oh, that's really cool. I didn't know that.
Yeah, she has that. I was like, girl.
Yeah, she was like a huge deal. Like people fucking like still to this day
like mourn her. Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, it's too bad. That's the way she goes.
Oh,
here's a conspiracy theory
go ahead.
for
You got one?
What would the world have been if Al Gore won in 2000 and not George Bush?
That's more a hypothetical. That's not really a conspiracy theory. But okay, I don't know.
I'm a little drunk and sleepy now.
They'd probably be boring.
I don't think so, because that dude was smart. Like his global warming shit is quite on point. I feel like we'd be in like a really good place.
And
I feel like I want to switch to that Earth where he won. Be like, 9/11 never happened. Bring me in. Al Gore, take me with you.
Yeah, that part. I was gonna say I don't think 9/11 would have happened.
Decades long hunt for the man bear pig. You guys, I'm super cereal.
Super cereal. Gotta be careful, man.
That's so funny. They say, didn't your sister had that one? Yeah.
And Danny said, I'm super cereal right now.
Super cereal.
Come learn about man bear pig.
No, it's member pig. He's half man, half bear, half pig. He's a member pig. Here's one. We're not actually on a show.
We're in a simulation.
Yep, we're in a simulation. Even this show is a simulation of a simulation. It's super. I like the simulation theory.
I do too.
Yeah, that actually makes my heart hurt a little bit. Like if I'm just like it, like I'm just gonna put this out there. If I'm some alien's kid avatar in his game console, he has the most boring fucking game because I don't do shit besides drink, go to work, and sleep. That's all I do. I don't do shit other than this and the other show. I don't do anything else. Like I come home from work and I hide in my apartment unless you see me outside when I take my dog outside. Like I don't do anything else. Like I'm always here. So that kid's life is super depressing and I feel really bad for him.
Well, mine is probably I'm like someone's sim character because why you give me 3 kids?
Yep.
Why this life? You could have made me a famous pop star.
That's true. Yeah. I'm like, nope.
You don't want to be
some little girl.
I mean, you need to like take your bathrooms away like this because that's what I used to do to my Sims. I would put them all in the house, then take the doors off, and take the bathroom out, and just watch them go. Oh
my god!
Start freaking out, and be like, "Oh, they're gonna die. They're gonna pee themselves to death. This is great." Mine would be for hours.
Mine would be one of those dudes that's just like, oh, look at all that DLC shit. I gotta get all of that. It's just, so that's why I have like 1 million shirts Fucking all the stuff you can't see because I got the background on, but like all my DVDs, all my masks, and all the horror shit and stuff like that. I'm like, oh man, he just paid money for all that.
Need all that.
All that. They'd make Amazing wait until they were about to starve, then have them run it and never make it. Jesus Christ.
Sadly, I've watched him play The Sims, and that's exactly what he does every time. I've called him out on that before. Like, I've watched him make the fucking maze on the map and then cut the walls out and leave them just that entrance and watch them run till they died. I'm like, dude, what are you doing? Like, I've watched him do it, so that's real.
That's unhinged.
That's like legit real. Like, I've watched him do it. No.
Yeah.
No, Jigsaw. I do not want to play
Hell no.
I might. No.
Blast of the moonshine.
Cheers.
You're drinking moonshine?
You got apple pie, moonshine.
Yeah.
I'm trying to knock myself out in a few hours, and I'm still kind of awake, and it's fucking frustrating.
Wait, what happened?
Drinking that and beer.
Danielle's like, that's mine. All caps and exclamation points.
No. My dad bought that for me. That's my moonshine. Thank you very much.
And Kat says, I let mine do whatever they want, but they have to marry who I choose. Okay.
No, they're not. Like, why are you the comments that keep? No, I don't talk to her anymore. She's obnoxious.
Catherine says you have a dad. Yeah. Fucking savage, bro. Those guys are brutes.
I mean, I guess I have a sperm donor. I don't have a dad. I have a sperm donor.
Aw. I'm sorry, buddy.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, cool. on that ray of sunshine, I think we're out of time.
We are out of time.
I gotta go anyway.
Well, you guys have a great rest of your day.
You too, Breezy. I hope you have a good one, kiddo. And get some rest. You got a lot of stuff coming up.
Too much.
I know.
It's that time of year, unfortunately.
See you guys later.
All right, everyone, have a good night. We'll see you here next Thursday for our Christmas special, which will be me, Hefty, and Danny talking about the things we love about Christmas, and we're gonna get Hefty to tell us why he hates Christmas.
At
least a tiny bit.
I'll give you a little bit of it. I'll give you a little bit of it for sure. I can do that. Although I did find, I will say, I do like some of like the counter culture Christmas songs, like the Twisted Sister Christmas, and then like.
That's good stuff.
I heard one like you saw my Facebook post or the fucking Billy Idol one that I just found out about yesterday, and I listened to it for like 3 hours nonstop yesterday because it's such a kick-ass song. So.
Oh, I want to hear it, but I hate Billy Idol so much. So
I'm telling you, it's so not Billy Idol. I didn't even know it was Billy Idol until Brody told me, and then I was like, "That's Billy Idol." I'm like, "No way!" And then even I didn't believe it until I saw the album cover. So,
all right, I might have to go out there and watch it after this because
good deal. I'll send you a link to the thing, man. But
yeah, send it. That's cool.
Thank you everybody in the chat for watching. We appreciate you very much. Even our drunken and tired master over here.
Exactly.
If you dig what he's doing, all his stuff is in the description down below.
Things.
Yep. Hit the bell notification. It helps.
All
everything.
The other links are in the comments for Hefty's channel, Tom and Amy, Carrie, Marty, everyone's comments, or not comments, but links are in the description. So click them and like them and subscribe, all the fun shit, because we have a lot of good times on their show too, besides this show. So we'll see you guys here next Thursday for our Christmas special, which I will be wearing a ridiculous Christmas hat because it's Christmas.
Oh boy.
And wear a Christmas hat. It's Christmas.
All right.
But we love you all. Have a good night, and we'll see you guys next Thursday. And as always, because I still don't know how to answer at the end of this, stay spooky, yo.